Hello, lovely ladies. All right, let's talk about cutting because I think and see so many of you stuck in I'm always dieting. I should always be in a deficit, or you've been in a deficit for years potentially, right? And so I want to help you kind of unkink the chain to be able to move past that always cutting mindset. Sometimes our brains are wired to think I always have to cut, and that's just not true. So I'm going to walk through why do we cut? What are the benefits of it? And then what's the life after that? Okay. So, benefits of cutting, you get to your goal weight, right? Hopefully, the healthy and sustainable way. Another benefit, if done correctly, you get to learn lifestyle tools. You get to learn how to clean up your diet, right? How to make small changes so you can, of course, maintain your results instead of if you eat packaged things for a small amount of time, so fad diets, right? There's no tools. What do you do when those foods are gone, right? So we want to always avoid that. Always learn the tools. It's the longer game, but it's the game that will serve you for life instead of for a moment. Another benefit of cutting, you get to look and feel really good in your skin, right? That's why we do it. We want to lose fat. We want to look and feel better, feel freaking good, right? In what we're wearing. Okay, so those are amazing things. Do the cut to get you to your goal weight, right? But then do what's called a reverse diet. Then still allow that space to teach your body how to maintain it, to teach this new set point to your body. I think and have seen, honestly, some women, they're scared to get to their goal weight because then they think what's after. It's like it's scary to reach the goal because then it's an unknown. It's not scary. And in fact, the cutting and getting to your goal weight is only but a small part. Let's say half. For a lot of women, that's half of it, not the whole thing. You get to your goal weight, then you get to slowly increase your food over time. So you get to teach your body how to handle eating a lot of food and maintain where it's at. That is amazing, right? That's a lot of health to your metabolism. And it eliminates that gain loss cycle. So allow yourself to get to that point. It's so worth it. Okay, great. This is how you get to maintain your dream physique forever. Literally forever. And I'm living proof, which is why I'm here teaching you to take you on that same journey. It's like, look, I found the way, let's do it, right? It's the ability to see your abs year round, if that's what you want, and still go out to eat and be social and have wine and go on holidays and vacations. It's just honing in those lifestyle tools that work for you, finding the right macros for you, right? Everyone is very different. I'm going to quickly take this moment to touch on people say there's so much different information. How do I know what to trust? And that's a big thing I think we should take a moment to grasp. So first and foremost, fitness and nutrition both, well, nutrition for fitness, let's say that, and holistic lifestyle, right, is always evolving, just like anything else, just like psychology. And so you have to be staying on top of the research in the industry to know. I'm going to be blunt. If someone is preaching you a fad diet, don't listen to any of their information because they don't understand truly nutrition for healthy living and nutrition for sustainable fitness. Okay. If something's telling you to take out a food group, if something is telling you to take away produce, if something is telling you to take away something that's healthy, I would steer clear for sure. Okay. The other thing, though, that I want to mention is trainers have different philosophies, right? We all have different philosophies, just like a therapist or maybe a doctor or something like that. Things are slightly different, right? We have different approaches. And so you're never going to hear two people say the same. Granted, I say things similar to other people who specialize in physique building, physique shaping, physique transformation. But our coaching approach is different, right? The way I show up with my ladies is 100% different than anyone else will show up because we're all unique, right? We're all different. And so find the person you resonate with, the person that understands you and your journey, and the person that really is in it for your best interest and your health, then start to follow that content. So don't take pieces from everywhere. Find the source. Who is the one saying it? What does that person teach, believe, and live, right? If you're not leading by example, you're not leading. So I'll put that out there. Okay, great. Lastly, a few beliefs you need to have before you can get to your goal weight and learn how to maintain it. So you cut to get to your goal physique, right? You still got to build muscle, of course. Then you reverse diet to maintain it. But you'll never get to that turning point here unless you have these beliefs. I've seen this so many times. One, this is for me. I can and deserve to have and live in this dream body. It's possible for me. And I deserve that. And it's okay for me to own it, even if other people don't understand it. I'll share a quick story on that in a moment. So it's possible for me and I deserve it. The second one is I am in control of my decisions and I don't have to be perfect to be successful. And lack of self-discipline and lack of perfection is not failure. It's just like, whoops, great opportunity to learn some tools, right? Then the next time it happens, you have more tools that you get to practice applying. If you totally fall off the wagon, whoops, no big deal. Another great opportunity for awareness and to learn more tools. And I know so many of you feel really defeated when you fall off or when something happens or it wasn't perfect and you feel like crap about yourself. Try to re-perceive that. Try to ditch that mindset and think, no, I am having to totally change a lot of habits and it takes time and that's okay. It's my effort. It's my intentional effort, time and time and time and time and time again is what's going to get you the results. It took me years to stop binge eating, years. But now I can finally say it's probably been a year since I've binge ate at all, right? But it took a lot of intentional effort. So give yourself time, give yourself grace. Okay. One thing I'm going to say really bluntly, if you continuously make excuses about why you can't do something, why you can't hit your macros, why you can't work out, that is a victim mentality and you'll never achieve anything until you get out of that. We do have things we can't control, but eating healthy is not one of them, right? And if you go somewhere and there's no healthy choices, that's a difference. But I'm just saying overall in your life, right? Don't make the excuses. If you can't work out, figure out how to work out, figure out how to prioritize it, figure out what to take away to give that space, right? But if you just stuck in your mind, I just can't hit macros, then you never will because you're going to prove yourself right every time. Okay. I say that with love, but bluntness. Okay. Very quick story I'm going to share. I had a client, I probably worked with her like a year ago. And she thought she really wanted to get fit. She did. She was like, I think she was 200 something pounds, low 200s, but over 200. Struggled with their family. It was a whole big thing. And they were mean to her, an adult, were mean to her when she was dieting or trying to eat healthier because that didn't fit in with them, right? That wasn't who they were. That wasn't what they did. Like they were bigger people and they really shamed her in a nasty way about it. And it was very hard to work through that mindset, right? Of taking on ownership of your own life and doing that. And so if you're in that position, I'm so sorry. That's so hard. And sometimes it's with spouses. I'm so sorry. What I like to share with women is your healthy choices and your more wholesome decisions shines light on their unhealthy lifestyles and habits. And it makes them angry, right? Because they're being exposed. You're not doing anything wrong by taking care of your body. Their stuff is just being exposed. But I dug into her mindset a lot throughout the program, right? It's vital. You can't take your body somewhere that your mind's not. And we discovered that she couldn't get to her goal weight because she felt like her family would disown her. It was so uncomfortable for her. And so she would self-sabotage and not get to her goal weight. And it wasn't because she didn't want it. It was because she was afraid of being abandoned by her family. And it's like, wow, but then she was able to have that awareness and go work through that with a therapist. Right. And so just don't shame yourself if you're struggling, right? There's so much that you can unpack and that we can unpack in that type of stuff. So you're doing great. Intentional effort is where it's at. Just do your best every day. Pick yourself up every single time. Okay, great, ladies. And share with us where you are. Are you like, yeah, I'm on my way to my goal weight and it's great, just taking time to get there? Or are you like, ooh, I might need to think about, do I really believe I can do this? Do I really believe I can achieve it? And do I believe it's for me, that I am good enough to have this, right? It's crazy how many people subconsciously believe they're not worthy of the body that they want, and you are. Okay. Have a great day, ladies. Any questions you have about anything, always post them. We're always here to help. And you're lovely. Have a great day.